That was the former Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, former flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, former Deputy Governor of Bank of Ghana, Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia. Dr. M. Them say what na kauba baby or they bear and
I can't do my But what we say, yes, you can fully
the discipline,
yes.
The discipline in the party.
Yeah. You can fully come
Dampaya.
So, the M say, a seven come becano.
Okay.
Dr. Bawumia Bobodi in us.
Okay.
The kind of discipline. So, and earlier on, Nana Eka Name catcher and I say, discipline of a leader is very important.
Yeah.
Dr. Bawumia, one train so waka. So,
okay.
Na any so a leader. Now one can say munya discipline. How do you discipline your followers?
Okay.
Is that possible?
Who leader Nankasa?
We are indisciplined. Your subordinates will be indisciplined. So, because charity begins at home.
Okay.
And you know, will be a show. So, we are dear and you know, one can went to me and 2 1 day so no.
Yeah.
I can't go ya by then where to know idea so. It is that Dr. Bawumia say, Uti, was it the leaders must have the strength to crack the whip.
It also one can no leader now be crack a whip no. Or say check you.
Check.
Say you are in that zone.
So also we say we a leader.
Exactly.
Also we say a leader. And Crawford show.
But in discipline people.
Oh, to some extent. We say, you see, indiscipline in various forms.
Okay.
And various ways. So what you say?
Yeah.
We say, Asempa or to crack the whip no. Was that kind of be say? I say leaders in young holding, you know, said there be judgment or more day man no.
Okay.
It will be equitable. Just say we say akwasi asisi ni mo me da say. Asisi ni. Na wo hwe obi anim no ne de onko. Waja no, onka hwe. Wa mia wa no. Na asibasi kokoye de a ono na bone fata no.
So you share the party organogram. It's a party in your flag bearer. People rally behind the flag bearer because say on the copy to me no America crack. Nenye be ataf. At this time, party ni flag bearer. National organizer no to me be no be jinasu because after all we are national organizer into the dey na corporate abre.
Oh, akwasi.
Ozi.
Wo oh to me national officers na wo to me.
And me to me train crata so.
Meaning make say at the party level neck for the Kuta party. Acting chairman of Kuta party. Enti no se party hu sem sorry ya. Ono ne se odi nice for. Na almost here in discipline in every human society. Enti the shebra.
Yeah.
Ahosheso eni ho. Enti ne shebra. Enti se wo kanini no wo dimra no so a omo adi wachi no so be dimra no so.
Okay.
Na se wo ani mra no so a na so tu mra na jeje bo obi ye bia botumi aka. Enti se discipline wo a ene beboa na ama enkambom na ba.
But the mention say yes. Discipline no a key.
Yes.
But doctor, say nipo occupy to media because the primary focus of forming a political party, aside other duties, to win political power. Nipo no ko win that political power. Ame enya hoden for your party near mine. So no can say more. Enu mu nye do nchen the national chairman.
We say now we can about the organogram.
Okay, yeah.
I think from administrative point of view.
Okay.
A chairman, party chairman. So, and then from governance, a flag bearer.
Yeah.
And probably say we are
President.
A ruling party is the president. Now, it will say the two major political parties, that's NDC and NPP. No, Omuntimi and Fashion too. So what is here?
Yeah.
na de akwa ne yese ba konso esunsuma kata ba akode so
okay
enti no se uye president a uka bia ne wom ohia ni ntu sikanifo
yes tanende
enti president na sika kodi no ho wono na yetie no wono na wotumi enti sa na eko
enti se me a na me flag bearer na party hu semba me referma national chairman
so it's not the reason here a be able who be here with people's arguments say then party name call this early congress to elect a flag bearer because looking at baby a party na ba be do sesi omo e ka say abeg then say enye obi o ko to me bi abre ya ma ye nyina enye bi adia it will be difficult for the general yes general secretary be tro krata so are we saying the general secretary be me afre krata the money pa be 300
agosinsia enti fa say consistency ba akon emunyo entawatawa wo flag bearer no ba be solve problem issue any flag bearer
maybe open the name ferry
there be
ya kura ko tie abna pokua ahwini abna el grounds na ya kwhwe komo ya ekoso University of Ghana Legon enko abna pokua ahwini ene per for party for BAD ewo NPP National Delegates Conference jumadi asehwe
asa wakote kakre na so system
oh mo system no mu say me ni national position bia eti me won China metoto sa otem
e dey na woto
setam bia metoto to park no so mo yenye sei ti sana sese ma no
nti ene dey onsem a waka proposals a ebei wo hwa ebi wo mu a waka e na party no so adopt na wo dey be call
me dey be call but no me no we dem sre wo enkasa me yadufu de pe me position is say party no ya problem no eye ketewa bi hwere nipa ni nyina dini ma obia ID card man interest ka be 5 cities na ubenya sika you don't need to create an album obia twiro ni din ya ba obia ID card enti ya beto aba kwahu na obia nya kwana to bi hianio sikanio ni okro kasiemu ni okro kitwamo ni owa kurasio meka jo sa NPP yade utimi fa sa duro ya yade no obeko ano anya sa de an ye no nyina no sabi ka fracho we are not hitting the hammer directly on the nail what you say many ntia Ghana man your ko no mienu nyina bi am person be fa sa system no what you say ye fa be boy etinka constituency bi wo a o ma etim to aba ebia wo mo to aba be ebia oba domi kwa benya o ma etim to aba ebia 20,000 paid up members 20,000 obi etu 5 cities ubenya sika onko ji sika mfiri ba bia afi wo mo to ai parliamentary candidate na 20,000 on be yin no about the so call elections are NPP strongholder obelusu that is all because you are side here you expand it you bam you the big hono honestly we are not approaching issue no yan ko animu tawisa ya the answer na wasa pompon no ya the answer keke na wasa
but to hear say elders ne kane leaders bi na wo party ni mu kasa man neglect wo mo mo nye o magin kire wo mo dwumadie mu no wo ye disappointed na wo di na ya odie bi wo mu
no it's a human institution enti nyane elders ne kane nyina na meka say nokore anania mo kan so no enye nokore you know say me so me hu what is happening what dey me kira say
but what is say former president Kufuaka
oh mate na say enye 2025 what you say and yet 2025 even when we came to power in 2001 people complained and when power man was starting in 92 no baby complaining you know so that complaint no and how do you say in 2021 2001 you buy ebinum I know I'm starting
2001
ebinum I know I'm starting 92 94 96 no 2001 ebinum ho no ma yamfi wo mo so the president should not be created say So yeah, to my young.
But ya de passe e bi mo ye say ye mfi wom ye moa wom ye you ma yipa mu adepa e ma party no.
No, anya the part, not even the party. Sabi. Nyon krokuo kura no. O ka ho na mpanyimfo no binom ye mfi ba. Say ma ha adwene. What you say? Anya the ba we should accept the fact say it's a human institution. Anya the part. So, onyina one man one vote. Oje the panyin be complaining. Kanokro. One man one vote. Panyin no vote back on. Abema no vote back on. So me bisaw. That what you say? Bia will vote. Yanyina bia will vote. This bia will vote.
Ablekuma no fa mulusu ye na more expecting.
Oh well, no party no neck for say my uncle. Binim so say abeko. Beka say abeko no na me ne wo mo nya adwene. But it's a human institution. Ebi so na wo mo wo adwen foforo bi nti na wo so wo mo koye. Say fia chi ni abofro. What you say? Aba wie na me na pacho. Ni atwam ntwam. Ni aka wa yanim no. But the selection of the parliamentary candidate no. Kwana obi abenya kwane atimato aba ma yi parliamentary and na be kire how NPP will produce more members of parliament. Okay. What I say? We are afi we ya. Your constituencies be say do onumu a. Kwana ye fa so yi parliamentary candidate no. You ya to say you call isu. And obviously we lost. So 119 numbers are one man, one vote. Yo, Mr.
Nana Obribwa hen ena yene no edi enkomo no na yebekọ yenim na fe yene empanyifo ni bi nso atwetwe nkomo atoa so University of Ghana Sports Stadium Legon ena yewa yedi enkomo no na mahunu se onmonyafo papa wo so ankoma kane High Commissioner to Canada papa wadaroma AdomTV ye chia wo
yo mejo ondo
atoboko de
nyame na adom ye ho
Yes, yes, and proposals. Thank you. Proposals are Modia Bay, a Modia when I shot a yellow long overdue, and never drew a one cratic. It also can kind. When a long overdue, the proposals.
Oh, which is the proposals in a number na waso. I'm there. I do not teach there. Ye pede party Nejumayeno Otsum. Neyema dodo so what has there party the waka enti yam find I wanna woba conference I want to walk to aba world yerbem wasa yezaba sure enti be just the is a shiny nara nember na wedu ebi o wa and I dream there Nancha ode ye ma osen dam nanso etu kwani bia ode ye nkakra enti ami bejizi there in such or be nara dodwara wo bejatu
but the when da wakoma so pa
o minjizi there mo ebiatiti odama komado ni nine there the general purpose underlying the amendments. Only there. Yebama oye azar jumeza yezi fi police station yezi ba constituency yezi ba region nemu ya shemekena na mbiru so ayehye no so ya mawadoso na amemama kan there oye constitution bia mbre biara nyipa na yezi edwuma enti the man susu na araba ye bobo hu na ye take decision ya kire yin adwuna multi biara se ye dwutuma o de bomozen de yes bezi dwuma pepe or no oboboa ma party no we gina ye na ye tumi aka de ye reka ye ho abom surunku na ya ye dwumazen ama yame ya adoma the next election no yetum yezukunyim
ma me fa nko Western region na ye hwe last year election no any seat amulusu
Okay, enti abena pokuya ahwenye kumo twe besa akoso bi ni akohonom back ni akwakohwe ne ekoso badameka say haksa ani papa is a nuana age palarisi make be an mother pro also nso also de gumu ahodo ye obaako eba na ma chest ya yo ya na odo saka say obi bibia bo chest ama ho yo ya eye also no nti eno no ya na tete ho a se wantu ase ntemu a oha no sunsuanso betimi aba so no wa beje ho gina eni abrofu no be sumagu so pa sa de no betimi ake be 6 months afikra na treating nwe ba we ye Ghana bi bidro mama number no na watimi afro mu bi Ghana bi bidro pa kan eni e de aye eti eno ni abrofu duro di best abosumi nsia na ye no eni tete pa na ate no ade ho tibi so osade enya de pa enye osa nyina ne ba o yefunu mu ebi na meka se the age palace ne bi abo so chest pa ene ye oya ya tun ba bia entie eti nwadro betumi aboa wo enie eye haxa mixture the capsules and after the mixture no aka some pepito ewo okanshi drug lane Repage Ventures Hallows afi Madina so called Gapson Cars Pharmacy Temako Little George Community 2 Kaswa called Jucard Pharmacy and afi all leading pharmaceutical shop there be onsa ebekebi atoka Asempa Haxa mixture and Haxa capsules no are not recommended for pregnant women about fro about ma akwada no for enkwada nya mfinhia dumienu enso enyema wona pendodo to Ephraim 0546 189 405 0546 189 405 and 0240 238 310 0240 238 310 na fere kwa 0203 822 855 0203 822 855 near ewom ye say ko hospital na yampiki ustu enye age pylori test okomo ye laboratories na also wasa o chest wa eyo ya tie ne meka no eti nko keke se okwa kwato aduro no ebia na de ne nye no bia ko lab ko hospital na doctor ma onye age pylori test o yes a test ni as a results ni ba positive a ehwaduro eye haxa mixture ena be boa o ma be ato do bia kwa won sabeka bi ato doctor
Kwasi ntina me kire about party leadership
okay
and the flag bearer so
yeah
now we say party ni kura so na e make the flag bearer
yeah
it is a party ni who are flag bearer ni who are independent candidate
sure
it got the first line of structure in the party hierarchy no the party chairman
okay
all right now because of say now there's something we call a friend the party face
yeah
so not just say eba okandifu a wodi anim e de akosa na
yeah
ono ne flag bearer no
okay
so what I say because said the odi kan ye no party bia no anisuade hu na di kan ye si na nisu pa no e say obe mobilize anaso obe bobo adoma no no adoma ko election no adi nkunim
okay
I don't know ye anisuade hu no ankasa etu so opesa anisuade hu no Ghana constitution ye toma flag bearers ye toma party chairman
okay
so it because of that no na ye osahina obedi party na nim di akọ election
on a ton party beyond party quarter
exactly who promote a normal meeting na be promote or party ni
okay
they di kan presidential candidate they toss me no party no
okay
so because voters na to aba either say or to presidential candidate flag bearer no and I say or to party no
okay so this school of thought say the flag bearers actually contribute a meager percentage of the party victory. I think they be pecking around 25%. Say ebi mutu aba because oye NDC ni, because oye NPP ni, because ope NDC, because ope NPP. Now the flag bearer contribution na kwa ye kakrebi. So do you think say at this time, say party ni air calling for repeal there, they should make the party stronger than a flag bearer. Say the be my party no be ye akono as against the flag bearer now.
Sure. Remember.
Okay.
Mene omo ye sa statistics na nyadwene.
Okay.
Say flag bearer no contribution to the party and
the party
victory no about 20-25%. No omo nyadwene. So what you say?
Okay.
Because we are NPP for kwai na bi mo say.
Yeah.
I didn't know I'm say NPP na di nkugu.
Oh, such a
me ba cho me ba. Because a party na di nkugu dia won konkobo individual bi din. So no akwa ko di nkugu.
Because certainly were individuals assigned specific roles.
But my studies in the area to examine the fortunes of flag bearers as against that of a party and reasons why Nkrofo choose flag bearers rather than those days, you know. Those days, 92, 78, 79, mono na to abano.
Okay.
And the near party.
Okay.
So what you say? And the near strictly partisanship. Now, you started in 92. Who share ya? It wasn't NDC that won the election for NDC. It was
92.
Rawlings, 92. It was Rawlings who won the election for the NDC.
Because possibly that was the first time maybe we are hearing a political party for NDC. Okay.
So what you say? So the brand, the political brand, Jerry John Rawlings.
Okay.
So, and a winning election. Okay. Back in your friend said 2000.
Okay.
Wo share ya enwumwe Kufuor J.A. Kufuor.
Yeah.
A position Kufuor in the mindset of people as a desire.
Okay.
Secondly, Mobro Mfueja. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
A position Kufuor as a desire. So what you say? But Nkrofo sa pe party a ebeba be to the Jerry Rawlings brand off.
Okay.
So the NPP was the next party brand. So in 2000, it was a combination of J. Kufuor's brand and the NPP brand and the Cambo.
Okay. So from 92 to our last national election. Okay. Okay.
Foundation.
Okay.
So what you say? In 2008, we share studying carefully. It was a sub-brand that took over the party. That sub-brand was JDM.
2008.
We said the position in JDM. John Dramani Mahama.
As running mate.
As against the presidential candidate, J.E. Mills. It wasn't the NDC per se. So, and the position JDM as a youth. That time, a swinging youth from the side of the NPP to the side of the NDC.
Let's not forget that was the third time Atamils was running.
And you see, Atamils has suffered a negative branding, propaganda from the NPP as a podo. So you needed a brand that would shadow
that negativity.
And so that branding, that positioning of JDM did the trick for them.
Okay.
It wasn't the party.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the next thing had to do with the Etosubi.
Okay.
2016.
Okay.
When, in fact, NPP has a brand, NPP brand,
Okay.
Now I feel it 3 consecutive times. 2.
Okay.
Under Akufo-Addo, under the leadership of Akufo-Addo.
Okay.
And the Akufo-Addo brand, also, I failed it on 2 occasions.
Okay.
Because of some negativity no.
Okay.
So, and now, Baumia, a brand, a building, a brand. In 2012, appeal court issue no kai.
Yeah.
A high court and a
Supreme
Court.
Election petition.
Yeah. So, okay, you and I were not there.
Yeah.
And no be a born in Sema Dr. Bawumia. That time na the brand Bawumia soared above that of Akufo-Addo.
Okay.
Just say a kosoro echen Akufo-Addo a brand no.
Okay.
So eti e ba sa no. Then Bawumia's brand was what people were looking at.
Because you say Akufo-Addo.
You say Akufo-Addo dada. So what you say?
Okay.
Eti Bawumia brand no. And afi e image and na di hope e ba nkrofo emu. So
okay.
And that is why people felt that not omudin say Bawumia na beba be ruling na Asempa obeka kire Akufo-Addo be Akufo-Addo beti no aye ne sa.
Okay.
It tells you that over the years trend in it daho say candidate brand a dear cra candidate is very important.
Yeah.
It by publishing people be on vice presidents.
Okay.
And at the current SSA, who could vice president here? Sabin Predia, some uncle Jira Quanchain, down could you quashia by Bia and Fanima.
Okay.
But
to us now, this issue and this conversation, I'm up for a year. Say from 92, ABC and now say both NPP and DC. Yenya individuals are on my party ways from the party. Ebi mu free someone to me as survive because a man for recognize you far more than say a go party anymore. Now maybe we could say for example, if we say Rollins cry and so better no cry free NDC and can't survive it. Looking at Mr. Tano, a recubro more parties here former for me want to me and get any grounds. It's not because the new patriotic party and I said the National Democratic Congress a chidom na a bomontino and a momu ye drawazi.
Wow. Party. Nipa dodo ne die party.
Yeah.
Nipa dodo e na ma nipa hu yehu. Ye ka se obi hu o ye invisible the ne ye din. E ye dom adi na chinti na ye hu ni sa.
Yeah.
Now, we share Ghana abakosem, especially under the Fourth Republic. Abatu ayato nyina no party machinery no. If it top eba polling station. No ma ko boabo nkofo ano abontoa e de ama flag bearer. Na flag bearer etumi de akodi nkuni. Flag bearer de need eba as a person.
Okay.
But largely no upa campaign office flag bearer for mom took flag at NDC NPP. Ye mom campaign for nko anye campaign na party for the twino. But we say ebe battle police station level they will suffer.
Okay.
Because they don't have.
Babi na yasa go back to where fachem nko University of Ghana Legon. Na yekotie kumotwe ya ekoso or this is your election headquarters. Eti ye be try na enya fi na yetwam atum live ewo University of Ghana kwesi.
So enti no flag bearer or the biba.
Okay.
Party ahon na obede support flag bearer. So say me who say
okay.
So say the flag bearer and biba.
Okay.
If you say party no wodom. Na say ye wo other political parties aside from NPP and NDC. Utio mukasa even Cheddar.
Yeah.
Utio mukasa alamo ni anu say brilliant ideas about to media bo man.
Okay.
Nanso omochi typhoon swa. That same candidate Fakoma NDC and NPP and see the difference.
Ebe shuti.
That is the issue. Kofi Palu the proposal to Jua or the party manifesto. What you said brilliant. In some okay nyina no. Se no kure ye man na bia obetumi di aboa de aye aboa Ghana. Nanso na ho the party won di so.
Okay. Baby are you one here percentages na.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost between
like 20-25%.
No. Also a research.
Okay.
Obi die na waka but another social science researcher who also come to say the Dr. Ekan.
Okay.
Also maybe quite differently.
Okay.
So for me, what I've been saying is that party NDC MPP party bia be din kunimwa. Ejina party ni nkambom na hoden. Se nkambom wo muntem. Wentwi no we ye den be ba dem mo wo form. Na so omo focus so omo petumi na omo meji. Na ekoba se empapa ebu wo mu a Opa koko fa Yesu Christo man be flag bearer.
Okay, T, well, if I tell me, I'm going to start the amendment. No,
okay.
Proposers how do now, but you could go to Senate. But for proposals, so me agia to area for come back to University of Ghana.
In many instances, Mr. Chairman, the appointment of communication officers has, in many instances, been fraught with a lot of challenges, occasioned by perceptions of favoritism and lack of conduct. Making the positions elected will afford the party the opportunity to select persons that they think can best communicate for the party. For the avoidance of doubt, the deputy directors of communications shall remain appointed. Respectfully submitted, Chairman. Expansion of the constituency executive committee that seeks to promote inclusivity and broader participation in party activities at the constituency level.
Those against, delegates, those in favor, say aye. Have it. Motion number 10. Those against amend Article 710 and 97 of the Constitution to prevent party officers who get appointed into government from continuing to hold their offices. And 1073 of the Constitution
justification
to make communication officers
who are appointed into government
of the party
should not be allowed to hold
from the polling stations,
so long as they have accepted the appointment to serve in government. It is recommended that they focus on their mandate in government and give opportunity
the communication officer
competent party members to occupy
the
their positions in the party.
Of communication.
It is also in line with the provisions in Clause 10 of Article 7
appointments of
and
communication
officers
officers
Article 9,
in
many
instances
been fraught with a lot of challenges, do not occasion constituency by perceptions of favoritism, executive and lack of conduct. Chairman, making the positions elected will afford the party.
to prevent party officers who get appointed into government from continuing to hold their offices.
Is as follows. The deputy constituency and deputy regional secretary, party officers, just like the substantive
who are
constituency and regional
into
secretaries, should not be allowed to hold dual positions.
Monfanche say ye sound no akoye mienu ye try say betimi SCC the monfanche pa nya boapayo monfanche make say haxa mixture and haxa capsules and do somebody A2 also asem pebito e o man be be ton edrobia wo kwa so pe haxa mixture and I say haxa capsules na eno no e also edro tatahwe also na tran so di fie said dey haxa mixture and haxa capsules and be to ase e dey ma pebitom e wo Okanshi Drug Lay Repart Ventures and Hallows Madina Fone actually Cards Pharmacy Temacolito George Community 2 Kaswa Educard Pharmacy and by my mom baby a ton edubiano okwan se be kabi enso atom akwada woni murofin shia dumienu encount obo ma akwada no fo oba pemfo enso encount wona pedodo to enfre 0546 189 405 0546 189 405 and I say 0240 238 831 238 310 fetch 0240 238 310 Haxa mixture and Haxa capsules or say Osa Tamfo I don't know I was it
Yes. Into no ye can say party ewa hoden a bro flag bearers.
Okay.
Into no say party no a base at the polling station level no yes very solid. Asempa pe mu ni mu a. Both so two parties no NDC NPP.
Yeah.
Anytime be a serious
cracks. Fache bi afia go back to Legon ya to every day ko tie say the motions no movie no edefa.
Great respect. Shall we have some calm so that we carry out this exercise diligently and faithfully? Thank you. Motion number 13. Amend Article 727, 925, and 10.2 of the Constitution to provide that the party shall hold constituency, regional, and national delegates conferences every 2 years. That is biennially instead of annually.
Chairman, this amendment looks at holding timely but necessary conferences across all levels of the party. There shall also be sufficient time to hold other equally important conferences within the period before the biennial conference. Where it becomes necessary, an extraordinary delegates conference may be called. Respectfully submitted.
Delegates in favor of motion number 13, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Motion number 14. Amend Article 727B of the Constitution to give voting rights to the electoral area executives at the constituency biennial delegates conference.
Chairman, currently, electoral area coordinators and all polling station executives have voting rights at constituency delegate conferences. The proposed electoral area executives, made up of the electoral area coordinator, to be now called electoral area chairperson, and 4 other executives should also have voting rights at the constituency delegates conference. Respectfully submitted.
Those in favor of motion just ably recommended, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Motion number 15. Amend Articles 729 and 927 of the Constitution to allow constituency and regional secretaries to present reports on the state of the party at the constituency and regional delegates conference with the prior approval of the constituency and regional executive committee as the case may be.
Recommendation. Constituency and regional secretaries are the administrative heads of the constituency and regional secretariats of the party, and it is appropriate that they present a report on the state of the party to the constituency and regional party, respectively, to the delegates conference, with prior approval of the constituency and regional executive committee, as the case may be.
Those in favor of motion number 15, say aye. Those in favor against say nay. The ayes have it. Motion number 16. Amend Articles 729 and 927 of the Constitution to require the statement of accounts to be presented by the constituency and regional treasurers at the constituency and regional delegates conference to have received prior approval of the constituency and regional executive committee, as the case may be.
This amendment allows the constituency and regional executive committees
Delegates, I know you have your booklet.
It shows they've read it.
And you have also read it. Yes. So permit me to also read it, then you can respond. Thank you very much. Motion number 17. Amend Article 730 of the Constitution to provide that the Regional Executive Committee shall appoint persons other than polling station, electoral area, and constituency officers to supervise polling station and electoral area elections. Delegates in favor, say recommendation, sorry.
Dear delegates, please hear the recommendations. The recommendation is that constituencies are directly involved in the compilation of the album for organizing polling station and constituency elections. And therefore, it may be prudent that supervision of these elections be taken to the regional level to absolve it from any conflicting interest. Chairman.
My fellow delegates, those in favor of this motion, say aye. Those against, say nay.
The nays have it.
Yeah. That is the beauty of our democracy. This time, the nays have it. So motion number 17 has suffered a knockdown. Motion number 18. Amend Article 8 of the Constitution to specifically provide that the external branches shall have 3 representatives on the National Executive Committee and 5 representatives on the National Council.
Chairman, the party constitution under Article 8.5 grants the external branches representation at the National Executive and the National Council, but does not indicate the number of representatives they should appoint to serve on these bodies. This amendment brings clarity to the number of representatives the external branches shall have on the National Executive Committee and National Council. Respectfully submitted, Chairman.
Those in favor of motion number 18, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes once again have it. Motion number 19. Amend Articles 8 and 13, 11 of the Constitution to specifically provide that all former and current executives of the external branches shall have voting rights at the presidential primaries.
Chairman, the amendment seeks to extend the Electoral College for the presidential primaries to promote inclusivity and broader participation. This is in line with the proposed limited expansion.
Delegates in favor, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Motion 20. Amend Articles 8 and 10(2)(f) of the Constitution to specifically provide that all current executives of the external branches shall have voting rights at the National Delegates Conference.
Previously, Chairman, only 12 executives of the external branches were allowed to vote at the National Delegates Conference. This amendment allows all of them to vote, promotes inclusivity and broader participation. The amendment is also in line with the proposed limited expansion.
Those in favor of motion number 20, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Number 21. Amend Article 9 of the Constitution to include Regional Electoral Affairs Officer, Regional Research Officer. At this stage, note the decoupling of the two. Regional Legal Officer, Regional PWD Coordinator, and the Special Duties Officer as part of the Regional Executive Committee.
Chairman, this is in line with the proposed limited expansion of the Regional Executive Committee.
PWD, I explained early on, is persons with disability. Those in favor, delegates, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. 22. Amend Article 9(1) of the Constitution to expand the composition of the Regional Executive Committee members to include constituency secretaries.
Constituency secretaries are responsible for all administrative matters at the constituency level, and it is only proper that they are a part of the regional executive committees. Chairman, this is highly recommended.
Delegates in favor, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Number 23 is a new provision, Article 9(1). Amend the Constitution by inserting a new provision to create a regional steering committee composed of the regional officers, chairman of the Regional Council of Elders, and regional parliamentary caucus chair.
The proposed amendment aligns with what pertains at the national level, where we have a national steering committee, which is the body in charge of the day-to-day administration of the party at the national level. The regional steering committee shall also be responsible for the day-to-day administration of the party at the regional level. The regional steering committee system shall facilitate decision-making at the regional level. Respectfully submitted.
Delegates in favor, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. 24. Amend Articles 9, 10(2), and 13 of the Constitution to grant voting rights to the regional and national TESCON coordinators and the TESCON president from each recognized tertiary institution in the country at the regional and national delegates conference, respectively.
Chairman, the regional TESCON coordinators are in charge of coordinating all the activities of TESCON in the various tertiary institutions within the region. It is only proper to grant them voting rights at conference, just like the executives whose activities they coordinate. The same principle applies to the national TESCON coordinators. The specificity on the TESCON president, and not just any representative of TESCON, avoids the usual challenge with validation of the representative from TESCON. Respectfully submitted.
Those in favor say aye. Against say nay. The ayes have it. 25. Amend Article 10.2 and 13.11 of the Constitution to grant voting rights to the TESCON president. The TESCON president, and not a representative from TESCON, from each recognized tertiary institution at the regional and national delegates conference.
Chairman, the specificity on the TESCON president, and not just any representative of TESCON, avoids the usual challenge with validation of the representative from TESCON. Recommended.
Delegates in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. 26. Amend Article, this is a new provision, amend Article 10 of the Constitution by inserting a new provision to include the consideration of position papers from sector committees of the party on key developments since the last National Delegates Conference at any current National Delegates Conference.
Chairman of Conference, the proposed amendment allows the National Delegates Conference to not only focus on speeches and election of national officers where necessary, but to also consider and debate reports submitted by the party's sector committees on key national issues and to pass appropriate resolutions on same. Highly recommended, Chairman.
Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. 27. It is also a new provision. Amend Article 10 of the Constitution by inserting a new provision to modify the composition of the sector committees under the National Executive Committee to include both members of Parliament and non-members of Parliament, as well as their functions.
This allows the party to marshal its available best brains to serve on the various sector committees, whether or not they are members of Parliament. Recommended.
Those in favor, delegates, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. 28. Amend Articles 10.2.3e and 13 of the Constitution to make all members of the National Council of Elders delegates at the National Delegates Conference and the presidential primaries.
Chairman, considering the indispensable roles played by the National Council of Elders, they deserve more representation at the party's highest decision-making body. In any case, per Article 16, the membership of the National Council of Elders shall not exceed 30, out of which 15 are already members or delegates to the National Annual Delegates Conference. Motion number 28 is recommended, Chairman.
Delegates in favor, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Motion number 29. Amend Article 10(3) of the Constitution to increase the representation
University of Ghana Sports Stadium and ye war and anope wosha dwumadie no ahyase na yegusu na mo ne mpanyifo ahodo a yehyehyɛ ne bi ebo enko panyi baako a besaka no ewo ha nana obri boahene oye lawyer na enche bia no no twetwe fa be de chima NPP ne no emonkobo council that is saying
onyame adaroma
asa wakote kakra na so system
mo system no say me ni national position bia eti me won China me toto sa